Barclays Capital head of research, tech hardware research that is, Kirk Yang, joins us now to discuss this. Kirk, many thanks indeed for joining us today. We've just come off, in fact, the conference call with management as well.
That's right.
But let's go with the initial reaction again. A lot of their reliance is on China, but these figures overall, you maintain overweight stance. Yes. You're quite pleased.
Definitely. Lenovo is one of the top pick of our Asia tech hardware universe. Our sales people have been pushing very hard on the stock all year. Of course, results very, very strong. China, they reached 35% of market share. That's more than the next 4 companies combined. It's really amazing. About 30% still growing. China still accounts for most of the profits, but besides China, the mature market doing very well, which are US, Europe, and Japan. They bought NEC of Japan, they bought Media of Germany. That really helped them to grow in emerging market, which grew 80%. So again, the result was very good. Top line, 5% above our forecast. Bottom line, net profit 10% above, and our forecast is above consensus. So net, very, very strong results.
What about, Kirk, the margin pressure? For example, Acer is catching up, isn't it, market share?
Yes, that's a very good question. As you know that there's a flood in Thailand, we've been seeing HDD hard disk drive shortage since 4Q of last year. I would say a couple of small disappointments. One is the gross margin, a little bit below our forecast because higher price for HDD, which will continue into the current quarter. So we do see margin pressure, not because of competitive pressure, but more from HDD component shortage. The other little bit disappointment is the emerging market. They gain shares, but they still report loss for emerging market. We hope they turn profitable soon. But besides those 2 minor points, it's been very strong results.
That final point about emerging markets again, the conference call with management was an hour and a half ago. You were on that call, and one of your questions was, in fact, when will you turn a profit in emerging markets? What did they say?
Exactly. That was one of our concerns. We just finished the conference call 30 minutes ago. The management suggests that their strategy is attack and protect. They protect their #1 market share in China, but they attack the smaller share emerging market, India, Brazil, Russia. So their plan is that they want to reach 10% of the market share before they turn profitable. Right now, it is about 7.2%. So I do think there's several quarters to go before they turn profitable. So again, it's a very structured strategy, and they will lose money, so-called investment on purpose. But the China and US easily offset the loss in emerging market.
Let's go with non-PC, Kirk.
Sure.
Now, smartphones obviously springs to mind, but also they've announced today they're going to offer their first TV in China in April.
Exactly.
How big a deal is that?
It's very impressive. I was at CES, Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas a month ago. I was at a press conference where they announced the smart TV. They had a smart TV even before Apple came up with smart TV. Very, very impressive. Smart TV, the hardware is not as difficult. The difficult part is the software and the content. They were able to get the movie, the TV content in China. They're going to start the smart TV in April. Revenue contribution will not be that big, but I think that's a very important step towards so-called cloud computing strategy. They are the only Asian companies that I cover has smart TV, mobile phone doing very well, plus notebook, tablet, etc. So that's very, very impressive strategy, and we look very forward in April for the smart TV.
I know you're very passionate about your products, again, going to Vegas and your whole area. Is therefore this company the top pick?
Exactly.
In the whole sector and also for tech for this year for you?
For Asia, definitely. We are actually quite bearish on the PC outlook. We think the global PC demand will be flat this year. But we like the Asian brand PC companies because they take shares from HP, from Dell. Lenovo is the best of the best, so it's our top pick.
The best of the best. And that note, many thanks for joining us today. Kirk Yang there from Barclays Capital, head of technical hardware research.